Hi guys, welcome to GMLT Diaries week 9. I think this is week 9. First of all, I'm so proud of myself because I didn't think I was going to post consistently for 9 weeks. With the way I contemplated starting GMLT Diaries, the people saying this for the first time, GMLT basically means getting my life together. I started GMLT Diaries in February 2026 as a public diary to keep myself accountable and set some expectations, some goals that I would want to achieve. Like, look back at the end of 2026 and be proud that, oh, I stuck to this thing I said I was going to do. I feel like I'm not the only one trying to get her life together, especially in this year 2026. There's a massive wave of people trying to eat healthier, get to their desired body weight, build healthier relationships with people, build a more solid relationship with God, read more, bag a degree, and most importantly, find balance doing all these things. Now, I've been thinking a lot lately about why in the 9th week of me doing GMLT, I still set unreasonable expectations for myself to accomplish in a day, right? Or in a week. And when I don't accomplish it, I talk down on my progress. I feel really bad and I feel like I'm not doing enough. But in actual reality, I am doing enough. Maybe not enough, but I'm doing a lot of work. And I feel like I should give myself accolades a bit more, but that's not the point. The point is, I fail to realize, or I think we all fail to realize, that we have 24 hours in a day, and those 24 hours are not 24 productive hours. Now I'll explain. In 24 hours, we're required to sleep for 8 hours, and 24 minus 8 is already 16, so we have 16 hours technically in a day, right? Apart from people like us that sleep for 3 hours, which is not good, because burnout is the worst. Trust me, burnout is the worst, because when you have burnout, you don't function. Like, your brain is fried. You're just moving like a zombie. So you have 16 hours in a day, and within the 16 hours, you still need to gist with a family member or friend. You still need to work, like productive work, maybe learn a skill. For those people that love to read, they need to read. So technically, we have 16 hours in a day, and we need to be very realistic about the expectations we set for ourselves for the 16 hours. Also, this week I realized why for the longest time I've been driven by discipline wrapped in fear. It's because I am human. The human brain was wired to keep us safe, and safety means familiarity, predictability, control. That's why we stay in habits that limit us. That's why we're scared to try out new things, because our brain is basically saying, we've survived this long doing things this way, why risk it? Like, why trying to do something different? That's why when growth begins to happen, it feels uncomfortable. You feel a lot of fear, uncertainty. But that's the beauty of it, because that's where discipline comes in. We do things not because it feels good, but it helps us act despite the discomfort we feel, right? And if I'm being honest, it might not work out. It might not work out. But then again, it might work out, and it might even work out and be better than you ever imagined. That's the beauty about life, the uncertainty. Because imagine if we all knew that someday would be a certain level of rich or a certain level of poor, God forbid. What if we knew? I mean, what's now the essence of life? Well, yeah, this week has been we did push on. I think that's all I would say for week 9. We did push on. Yeah, signing out. Bye.